Item filters are tileable. I get a lot of questions asking if they are, and, well, that's kind of part of the design. We have the hopper up here, pointed here into the comparator, so it doesn't send items downwards. It's trying to send items away, but what it's going to do first is pull things from up top. So it's only going to be able to pull things that it has in this slot. In this case, redstone and whatever you want for your filler. Ideally, this is something that never ends up in your system, because if I do send a smooth stone in here, we'll see that it actually grabs it, because it can. But normally, you would just want it to be grabbing the redstone, as you can see. You can leave it with just one in there at the start, and then let items flow in there, but it will cap out at 41 here, because this 45 items in here total is what gives a signal strength of 2. And when there's any more in there, it'll give a stronger signal strength, maximum of 3 when it's totally full like that, and send the signal down here to unlock the torch and let the bottom one pull things out. Because normally when this torch is on, this is locked, so it can't pull anything out. But once we unlock it, when there's enough items up top, it can pull things down, and one item will get stuck in there at the end, but that's not really a big deal. But what really is the magic here is that this can only go up to a signal strength of 3, which is why it's very important to not add extra filler. If you fill this up with the 40, or whatever amount really, you'll see that it starts dropping the redstone here, and we get a signal strength of 4 for a bit, which is kind of a big problem. If we build another filter on here, we can literally just tile the exact same design here. Have a repeater underneath here, a few dust, a comparator, and a torch on the block down here. We're going to put down another chest next to it here, a hopper pointed downwards, and another one pointed into the comparator. It really just needs to point sideways, but you wouldn't want it to point into other hoppers. But now we can set up this filter with whatever we want. We can set up this one for, let's say, chests, and then we can throw some filler in there again. But now, even when it's totally full of things, we can see that it just gives a signal strength of 3. If we had extra filler in there and it had 4, it would flow over to the next one here. The redstone would start dropping, and in theory, it could run out and break the filters entirely. So it's very important you don't add extra filler. But the design is tileable, which is really nice. There's a little bit more of a compact one too, that only needs a signal strength of 2. I'll be showing that off in another video. So leave your redstone questions in the comments, and subscribe for more daily tips. Join the Discord too to see when streams are. We play all sorts of games. Peace. Bonus time, some people have asked if you can put multiple items in the filter, and well, as we just saw, you can't really. If you have multiple things in there, it could mess it up. But if you want to have multiple things like this, you could attach the two chests. Have filters next to each other, so we'll have redstone and regular chests going into this chest. And in theory, you could also tier it down, have more hoppers underneath here that pull it down into, say, another double chest to combine with things next to it. It might be a little bit bulky, but it's an option. See ya!